While under some circumstances, one can appreciate the landscape at a sea of green level of detail, other situations may require more effort. In this area, for example, notice that the vegetation seems to be organized into bands or zones. From this slightly different photo point perspective, can you see an area of green, an area of red, a second area of green, and finally an area of gray, brown, and green. Just as the grocer has done in this produce display, Mother Nature seems to have organized this vegetation into recognizable units, which we will call plant communities. In wetlands, the periodic occurrence and reoccurrence of water events seems to be a primary factor in influencing which plants grow where. While these foraging white ibis and great egrets are not directly concerned with the influence of water on the plants present, these birds are taking advantage of the crayfish that indirectly feed on these wetland plants. At this sea of green level of detail, notice the pink flowers in this plant community located upslope from the ibis and egret foraging zone. If we look more closely, as this caterpillar has done, we find that we can identify these pink flowered plants as a species of Agellanus. If we then do a little more investigation, we find that these Agellanus plants have responded to water conditions that appear favorable for their growth, which indirectly has led to a good crop of common buckeye caterpillars and butterflies. So, whether you enjoy your plants as a sea of green landscape or as plant communities or as red peppers for the table, keep your eyes and your mind open as we continue our wetland investigations.